Any luck you didn't have to work today, unlike moi. Speaking of Jobs, it's Steve Jobs' birthday, born on this very day in 1955. Definitely something to celebrate here. Now, Jobs and Ridley Scott teamed up 35 years ago for an ad to launch the Mac. Who remembers that? Even these geniuses didn't know way back then how it would change the world. But you don't need to be a computer whiz kid to win big at HQ, but it certainly helps. I'm Sharon Carpenter, queen of quirky quizardry, and I'm here to take you on a technological trip to Treasure Island. Did you know Jobs went to India and came back a Buddhist? Well, that was then, and this is now. For all of you HQTs out there, I'll be asking 12 questions, starting off nice and easy, but getting harder as we go along. There's a mere 10 seconds to get it right. Watch out for the savage ones as well. You don't want a brain reboot. If you get all 12 correct, you're not only a winner, but you win or split the cash. Now, today's plentiful prize is a pleasant $750. How's that to spice up your Saturday night? You could buy a secondhand Apple laptop or a bunch of Apple martinis for you and the entire crew. Okay, you ready to play? Let's get this show on the road. Step up to Q1. What are passengers instructed to do when an aircraft is taking off? Fasten their seatbelts, wave goodbye to luggage, flap arms rapidly. Passengers, when an aircraft is taking off, what are you instructed to do? No offense, guys, but even the friendliest pilot doesn't want you in the cockpit. Back to your seats and belt up. It's fasten your seatbelts, of course. Nice takeoff there by 36,753 of you. Passengers are also asked to fasten their seatbelts during a flight if the plane hits turbulence or when the police fly by. Q2, how many sides does a quadrilateral shape have? 5, 3, 4. A quadrilateral shape has how many sides? Is it 5, 3, or 4? I'm afraid you won't be reaching questions 3 or 5 tonight if you picked either of those numbers. It's all in the quads, guys. It's 4. Quadrilateral has 4. 34,146 of you are on the right side of the win right there. The interior angles of a quadrilateral always add up to 360 degrees, regardless of, well, basically it's a wonky square. That's all you need to know. Q3, which of these is not a Greek island? Corfu, Rhodes, Elba. Corfu, Rhodes, or Elba is not a Greek island. What do you think? It's not mentioned in Greek mythology, but this Italian island has some history of its own. Napoleon's prison in paradise. It's not Idris, but it's Elba. Not a Greek island right there. Elba, the island of Elba, 26,811 of you are one step closer to the paradise of winning this game. Now, Napoleon was exiled to Elba in 1814. Beach-laced coves, azure waters must have been horrible for the little guy. I can only imagine. HQTs, do not forget what tomorrow is. It's Super Sunday with our biggest prize yet. You'll want to make sure you're tuned in for that $6,500 prize. That's in less than 24 hours, so stock up on those extra lives, my lovelies. That's going to be a big one. Back to Q4. Which of these actresses was not involved in a divorce in the 2000s? Monica Bellucci, Sarah Jessica Parker, Sophie Marceau. Not involved in a divorce in the 2000s. She got naughty in the noughties, but it was all pretend. Sex in the City, Fidelity at Home is SJP, one of my favorites, Sarah Jessica Parker. 9,406 of you are carrying on in the game. Now, Sophie and Monica were both in super couples with French actors. They're now single in their 50s. Now, that's a Sex in the City episode right there. Hello, guys, in the chat. Hello to Ireland, Germany, Polska, and Croatia. We've got Scotland, Lithuania, Netherlands, Wakanda as well from Black Panther. But which city are you in? Lots of countries. Where are the cities? What city are you repping right now? Q5, who topped the Sunday Times Sport Rich list in 2017? Andy Murray, Lewis Hamilton, Rory McIlroy. The Sport Rich list. I wish I could top any rich list. They're all at the top of their game, but who is top of the bank accounts at 131 million? He's almost lapping the others. Is Lewis Hamilton, the race car star, of course, and 7,110 of you are revving your engines and racing on to that next round. But there's still hope for the rest of us because Jose Mourinho came 7th, proving you can earn the big bucks from the sidelines. Thank goodness. Q6. On an ordnance survey map, what do the letters PH indicate? Potholing, public house, private housing. The letters PH, potholing, public house or private housing. A capital P with a small h indicates a parish, so you don't want to mess this one up. Last orders is public house. It's down the pub. 5,148 of you got that one right. That doesn't surprise me right there. Cheers to you guys. Now, if you're wondering what an ordnance survey map is, it's the ancient version of Google Maps printed on bits of dead tree called paper. Remember that stuff? Q7. Which figure was part of a Bolton-based bread brand's marketing campaign? Stephen Merchant, Sean Bean, Sylvester Stallone. Bolton-based bread brand. Say that 3 times fast, guys. Nobody saw this one coming. He'd be laughing all the way to the bank, but laughing's not really his thing. Even Rambo likes a sarnie every once in a while. It's Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, and we've got 2,244 sly ones. Sly Stallones who are moving on. Bread is also Cockney rhyming slang for dead, the fate awaiting any character Sean Bean plays. Who's ready for Q8? You are. Which animal is known for birthing mostly twins? Marmoset. For QU, mouse. Gibbon. Birthing mostly twins. Ouch. Which animal is the right animal? Well, these little guys not only have the ability to have twins, it's their specialty. Can't have just one, have to buy the whole set. Marmoset. Marmoset is your answer. 1,373 of you have reproduced a win here on Q8. Now, these teeny fuzzy-eared monkeys have strange DNA that allows them to automatically double up. That's a lot of evil twins right there. Who out there in the chat is a twin playing right now? Identical or not, doesn't matter. Any triplets, any quadruplets? Probably not. Any marmosets out there playing? Q9, let's do this. Which of these people never received the Nobel Peace Prize? Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi. Never received the Nobel Peace Prize, all 3 of them. Peace figures of peace. 3 must be winners, but who got shunned by the Peace Committee, pushing even his tolerance to the limit? It's Mahatma Gandhi. Never received that prize. 596 of you, however, are hoping for a piece of this prize tonight. Gandhi is often regarded as the most deserving person to have never been awarded the prize. Certainly hope you're having better luck tonight. Q10, the game is heating up. We are getting so close. In which film does Hugo Weaving play the character Ned Devine, the right-hand man, Cloud Atlas, waking Ned Devine? Hugo Weaving plays that character in which of these films? Now, there are 2 different Ned Devines here. Is it deja vu or a glitch in the Matrix? It's Q10, guys. We wouldn't make it that easy. It's the right-hand man. That's your winning answer right there. Oh, brutal. That was brutal. 195 of you are right. Now, having a film named after you must be great unless it's a flop at the box office. So good call for this, Ned. Q11, our penultimate round. Which of these paintings is not by David Hockney? Beverly Hills Housewife, The Splash, Blue Poles. Not by David Hockney. Which of these paintings is the correct painting? Hockney may have had his abstract moments, but he never went this far. Jackson Pollock's 1952 paint explosion. It's Blue Poles, not by David Hockney. 94 of you got that one right. Now, Pollock used to give his works numbers instead of names. After all, there's only so many ways to say paint shop massacre. 94 players left in the game, and here we are. It's the final round, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you've all been waiting for. Q12, the toughest question of the game. 750 big bucks up for grabs. Good luck, players. Which football team's ground is named after an 18th century ironmonger, toy seller, and banker? Wickham Wanderers, St Johnstone, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Which football team's ground? All right, well, one ground is named for a generous farmer, one for a former player, but this one is named after the father of the man who built the grounds. The dad's first name, Benjamin, last name, Molyneux. It's Wolverhampton's Molyneux, Wolverhampton's Wanderers for the win. We have 39 winners, my lovelies. Big congratulations on this Saturday night to our 39 winners. Well done. Each of you is taking home $19.23. We've got James Knight, we've got Liam Parry, Melvin Ovich, Monkey. So many of you guys, 39 winners right there. So what are you guys going to do with that cash? Maybe you could save up for a trip to Paradise, aka Elba, or find the nearest pub on an Ordnance Survey map and celebrate, because you deserve it. Huge respect to our winners for blazing through all 12 questions unscathed. Nothing wrong with your CPUs, that's for sure. Now, don't forget, tomorrow at 9 p.m. it's our biggest game ever with a whopping $6,500 prize. That is a serious cash out for 15 minutes of fun. And invite your friends to HQ too. You could certainly do with those extra lives for your best chance to win tomorrow. Great job, my cyber gamesters. Thank you for playing. I'm Sharon Carpenter, and when I'm not trapped in your mobile, you can find me right here. Reach out and say hi. Until tomorrow, it's adios, adieu, and arrivederci. Long live Geek Chic. See you tomorrow. Bye.